Hello, guys. Welcome back to the Overly Unhinged Podcast, episode 3.
Woo-hoo.
Yeah, we're back again. I look like trash again. I'm tired again. When am I not? I'm sorry.
Yeah, I am right there with her. It's been another long day. We've been together for about 9 hours now.
Long.
We made yet another trip to that town that's about an hour away, just like we did
For
a few
more
weeks ago.
crumble cookies.
Literally for more crumble cookies. We did it again.
It's so bad. I have
Again.
the vlog of the last week up on my channel now, so if you guys wanted to go watch that, it's very funny. It's very funny. I captured literally the whole day with that, and it was chaotic. It's also kind of like the behind the scenes of us starting this podcast. Like, it kind of captures us getting that idea out and like going in to put the work for it. So it's kind of cool. It's like our beginning. Oh my gosh.
I know,
it's like
right?
documenting everything.
Especially like check that out, but especially because, like she said, talking about like the starting of the podcast, you may notice we're using something a little different this time.
A little fancy now. If you can't tell by the audio quality now, it's a little, we upped our game just a little bit.
Yes, we did.
Finally.
We finally found an adapter. We were in Five Below, and we were looking for a tripod, because something else that you're going to notice with this whole thing is there's going to be more than one frame, more than one camera. There's one that's focusing directly on me, one focusing directly on her, and then the one that's got both of us. So we're going to be playing around with the editing a little bit more. So we had to find a third tripod to do that.
Yeah.
And then right next to the tripods, they had little individual mics. And I glanced at the box. It had one of the adapters in it that we needed that I couldn't find anywhere online. So we just went ahead and bought one of those little $5 mics so we could have the adapter, and here we are with our fancy little mics.
Yes. I hope it sounds good and we aren't picking up each other like too much, but
it should be fine because we tested it earlier and we were standing not very far away from each other, and it still picked up us both individually.
Yeah. So I think
we should be good as long as we remember not to set them down or like have them on the table,
brush on them and scream a little bit.
We might end up messing around with it in future episodes and like having it clipped to our clothing depending, but just for this first one,
I like holding it. So
yeah, we feel like it's, at least with the clothes we were wearing today, it's a little bit more clear.
Yeah.
If it's up here instead of being muffled.
Yeah.
So yeah, new fun things to play around with.
Yes.
And it's going to be a good time. We're trying so hard because we have some people that watch every episode that we posted.
Which, love you guys. Thank you so much. But it's very appreciative. Like, I didn't even think, like, obviously we're telling people and I'm like, it's so exciting. But I didn't actually think people cared to hear what I specifically had to say. Like, I love hearing her talk, and like we could talk for hours, but I'm like, would anybody actually care to hear what we have to say? But I'm so happy that there are people out there. I love you guys. Thank you.
Thank you so much. Like, it, because we're mainly doing this for ourselves, for sure, just because it's fun. It's something we enjoy doing,
and we've always wanted to
knowing that there are people that actually enjoy listening just as much as we enjoy making it, even if in some episodes it may not seem like it because we're dead. It's just really, it's a great feeling. It's a great feeling, a great experience, and we're so glad to have you guys here with us. Yay. So again, thank you all so much.
Yes, thank you.
Now that we've got that sappiness out of the way, we're gonna move on to our weekly segments.
Yeah.
So we're gonna go ahead and start with Kaylee's Song of the Week.
Okay, guys. Granted, I picked these last minute, and it's also just songs I've been obsessed with for the past week. So sorry if they're sad, because I've been a little sad and down, but I'm doing good. I say it's sad because I picked, for the first one, it's Blue by Billie Eilish from her latest album, Hit Me Hard and Soft, or Hit Me Soft and Hard. One of those. It's Blue, and I know it was one of her earlier songs that she had originally made and like did like a little demo for it when she was like performing live or something like that, and people were like, release this, and then she finally like finished it. But I've just been listening to it, and it was on loop for a while, and it is just a very nice song, and on top of it, like, also has a bunch of great edits to it. Oh my gosh, if you guys ever like get to like the end part and it's like just the lyrics. I love the lyrics. It's like feeding into like a storyline of somebody and like their background and their lore. It's so good. I love it. But I love the artistic style of that song and just how she made it feel literally like the color blue. Like it's so interesting. But there's that one. And then I have my K-pop song, which is Supernatural by New Jeans, which I don't think most people like talk about it. It's not very like a big song that I've seen everybody like mention. It's one of their newer ones. But I like it because it gives like a kind of 90s vibe to it. It's like the little beat to it, and then just it's a very chill, relaxed song, and I listen to it like in the background sometimes just on loop because it's nice to have like a repetitive sound just keep going. Um, but yeah, those are my two songs that I've been back and forth with just because vibes. I don't know. But yeah, those are my songs. I hope you guys like them.
Yeah, definitely check them out. Just like last time, the name's going to be on the screen for both,
Yes.
and they are going to be linked down below to make it easier on you guys to find them because she has great taste. Definitely check out her stuff. Anyway, of course. Makeup product of the week. This is going to be something that I can guarantee nobody watching this has heard of, but it's very special to me. It's by this brand called, I don't know how to pronounce it. I'm going to assume it's Delancey. It's the Aurora Glow eyeshadow palette, and it glows under black light. But this is what it looks like. The reason why it's so special to me is because this is the first ever PR product that I have been sent since I started posting all of my makeup videos. So I was sent this for free because a brand loved to see all of my videos and the way that I've been showcasing products. So definitely I played around with it a little bit, but I haven't done a full look yet. Check them out though. They have a bunch of nice products, especially, which I don't have any yet, but I want them so bad. They have these glitter pigments that are literally amazing, better than anything I've seen. All the swatches, all the videos I've seen of them are just stunning. But yeah, definitely check them out because yeah, they liked me enough that they wanted to send me something for free.
Yeah, she's moving up, guys.
Moving
she's
up,
making big moves. We're gonna be so
an
famous.
Influencer. No. Yeah, we're telling you right now,
manifesting it. This
we
is
will
literally
be famous.
Our manifestation right here, right now that you guys are going to see. We're gonna have this on camera. Jump to us in a few, hopefully a year or two.
Yeah,
not that long from now.
Yeah.
Of us making it big, like living our dreams, doing what we always decided to do.
Exactly.
It's gonna be great. And it's gonna be like one of those like heartfelt things that you look back on and you're like, oh my gosh, I remember being there. Like, guys,
yeah, and
you're
guys
part
are
of the
OGs.
journey. You're part of the journey now.
You are our OGs.
Yes.
You will forever be a part of it.
Love it.
If we become famous, you guys become famous. That's how that works.
Exactly.
But yeah. So since we got that out of the way,
we got some updates now.
Yes.
Because we did go to the club again this past weekend.
Yes, we did.
It wasn't as crazy and chaotic as the last time.
Definitely not.
Pretty more chilled out, I think, because we had an actual group go with us. It was how many of us?
It ended up being that went together 5 of us.
Yeah.
Yeah, there was 5 of us total, and then we met a few other people there.
And that was very fun. It was like, my goal was like, do me, have fun, don't be around any men. And I literally was just like, I told her beforehand, I was like, keep me away from them. I don't care how messed up I get. Just don't let them near me. Don't let me make decisions. I was like, please, just let me vibe with the girls. I don't care.
Yeah, and spoiler alert, that did not happen.
I was doing so good from like the start of the night until the very last hour and a half. Like, it was just, but it wasn't my fault. I can't help it. I just look good and they all want me. You know, what can I say?
That's true. That is true. There was quite a decent number for sure.
We'll get there.
Yeah, we'll fill you guys in. My goal for the night was to have a guy buy me one drink, which technically
did happen.
Well, okay. So I have to get into this for you guys to fully understand why I can't for sure say that I got one, right?
Yeah.
There was this one guy. I'm not going to give you guys any details because heaven forbid he finds my stuff.
That's scary.
He all over me whole night. I was drunk. Whatever. I like the attention. But up at the bar, he wants to buy me a drink after we literally just bought drinks. Like, I hadn't even touched mine yet.
It was 2 seconds. She had handed us our drink, and this guy's like, "Hey, can I get you a drink?"
But I wasn't gonna say no, because free drink, and I could just drink that after I drink this one, right? His card declined. I walked away. So technically, I was gonna fulfill my goal if he had money.
If he was.
But also, technically, I still fulfilled my goal because a guy did buy me a drink. It just wasn't alcohol. It was water.
Oh, so, true.
Technically, I did achieve my goal.
Yup. I forgot that happened.
Yeah, at the very, very end.
Which is great.
Yeah, because I needed that water. I was
for both of us. It was a win-win for both of us.
It was. Ish.
Anyway, so the start of the night, we got in there. We immediately got our drinks. We got drinks. We
went straight to the bar.
And we were like, we're going to get into this. I had one drink. I went on the floor. I saw a bunch of girls and like this whole group kind of forming near where we were. And they were having so much fun. They were just like messing around, doing things. And I was like, those are my people. I'm going to them. Like, I'm going to enjoy this vibe and I'm going to let myself live in the moment. And so I just would kind of push myself in there. Not like push, but I was like standing around the group. And then me and this girl, she was so pretty. Oh my God. I got her Instagram. But she was so pretty. And she just started talking to me. And me and her just started vibing together while the whole group was doing their thing. And then like we get in the group and we're like, hey, yeah. And then they started pushing me in the group. And I was like, oh no. But I was like, who cares? And it was great. And it was her and then another girl, I think, started talking to me, and I got her Instagram too, and it was pretty cool. They were very great people, and they hung out with us for most of the night
until they left.
Yeah. And then when everybody started leaving, that was when the men started coming at me, and I was like, oh no, I'm not safe anymore. But it's fine. It turned out well for me, so
yeah. If only you guys knew.
Shut up.
If only you guys knew. Maybe we'll get into that more in depth at some other point. Maybe.
That's
don't hold us to that
information.
Don't hold us to that. But no, there was at one point a frog on the dance floor that everybody was hyping up.
I can send you the videos and you can post a clip of what I was doing, because the frog was on the floor and I saw it. I was the first person to see it, and so my initial reaction is like, there's a frog on the floor, fuck it up, yeah. And so I started recording it, and I was just like, yeah, as you see in the video clip. And then this group started forming around it and being like, what is that? And they're like, a frog. And then everybody starts recording it. And I was dying because I was like, this is me. I made the chain effect happen. I was literally dying. But that was my favorite part of the whole night. And that was the only thing I captured that night, because I kept my phone with her. And I was like, that was the only time I asked for my phone. I was like, I need my phone. I need to record this frog. And she was like, what?
Yeah. It was definitely an interesting night for sure. There wasn't any fights this time. There wasn't any drama for the most part. I missed that frog.
Somebody took it outside.
There was a little drama involving me. But
was I there?
The two guys I told you about, remember?
Oh my God, yeah.
So this one guy, the same one whose card was declined when he tried buying me a drink, after that, I was like, okay, not even feeling it while I'm drunk.
We're not doing this.
Because I wasn't really that interested in him to start out with. But I mean, it was attention and I was wasted. Right?
Well, yeah.
So like until his card declined, which I'm gonna keep saying because what?
It's embarrassing.
It's so embarrassing. Bro,
that's so embarrassing.
After that, I walked away. I was
done.
The
fact, guys, he kept coming back.
He kept coming back, which is why I said there was a little drama. I had walked away from him. He had gone, was talking to some other people for a while. And then this other guy stops me and he's flirting with me. He asked for my number, all this different stuff. And as he's asking for my number, this first guy comes back and puts his arm around me. And he's like, who's this guy? Who's this guy? And I said, a guy that wants my number. And then the guy that wants my number was like, who's he? Is he your man? And I said, no, I don't know him. I don't know this man. I just met him.
Yeah.
And then like I took his arm off of me and then completely just turned away and gave this guy my number, which immediately once I was sober, I deleted and blocked them both.
You're so funny for that.
It was insane. That one guy just would not leave me alone. Would not leave me alone until finally he got the hint at the end of the night that I just wasn't interested. And then the man that was mentioned very briefly for her that we didn't do any details of, all I'm going to say is he had a friend. He had a friend. And said friend was homie hopping, basically.
Yeah, just
homie hopping. He went from one girl in the group. When she said no, he moved on to the next. When she said no, he moved on to me. And then tried telling me, oh, the only reason I didn't go for you is because I thought you had a man.
Yeah.
And I'm like, well, it doesn't matter to me anyway because I was not interested. But I was only keeping him entertained so then she could have her fun. Because I didn't want him to get mad and then take his friend and leave.
No.
You know? But it was a wild night. We got back to the house at like 3 something, and then we stayed awake eating pizza rolls in the living room watching
Smiling Friends.
If you know, you know.
I love watching Smiling Friends podcast. And that's the only way I watch it.
Then we both fell asleep
in mid episode,
and then I woke up. I still had my plate in my hands. And I put it down, got up, and went to sleep. And at some point during that time, we ordered DoorDash for donuts.
Yeah, and then they were outside the door an hour later of us
because we were asleep.
Yeah.
It was a wild night, but it was fun. It was so much fun. And we actually have yet another club trip coming up. Not as close together as these last two.
No.
But in a few weeks, we're going back to that town that we were in today.
Yes.
But we're spending an entire weekend to go to the clubs out there, which I lived there for 4 years. Yeah. And I've been to those clubs.
She knows it.
Insane. Insanely good. So she has no idea what she's in for.
I'm so ready. I'm excited though.
She's going to have the most fun. Yay. I already know it. Because if she enjoys the place that we went these past 2 times, she's going to love it there.
Guys, I just love dancing and being drunk to dance. That's it. That's literally it.
It's a fun time for
and
sure.
And that's all I was doing that night when we went out, was just immediately going out there. I had 5 drinks. I'm a lightweight. I was gone. I was shaking my ass in a very tight, short dress. Mm-hmm. Shouldn't have been shaking my ass, but I was, and it was moving. I don't have much, but I made it move. Mm-hmm. So I was proud of myself, and I was drunk, and I didn't fall over. Proud of myself. But I was doing all that, and then we went to go get more drinks, and it was like all of us at the bar. Guys, I'm on the dance floor. I'm keeping an eye on who's around me. I see where she is. I see where all our friends are, and I see the group I'm with, and then I see who's watching me. And I see some guys watching me for like most of the night. And I was like, okay. I see this one, and I'm like, he's kind of cute. I kind of made eye contact with him, but I was like, I'm just not going to do anything because I'm doing me. I'm having fun. I don't need to pursue anybody, but I don't want to pursue anybody. But we went to go get drinks. We're at the bar. It's like all of us on this line. Like, we're all on this line. And then over on the other corner, those guys are over there that were watching us on the dance floor. And I'm just like, okay, interesting. When did they get there? Did they just follow us, you know? But I'm like, whatever. Get my drink. And then I get like a tap. Very odd tap, okay? Because I don't like when people touch me, like on my sides and stuff, unless like you're close to me. And I'm like, please don't like do that. Sierra's on my side here, and I'm talking to her, and somebody taps me on my side right here, but they're on this side. And so I'm like, who the fuck, right? I turn around, it's these 2 guys, friend behind him and the friend up front. Friend up front is like, hey, my friend wants your number. And I'm like, what? Not cute, first of all, not my type. And why are you having your friend ask for you? Embarrassing. Mm-hmm. And so Sierra starts talking to me, and before I answer them, I'm like, what is Sierra saying to me? So I turn back over to her, listen to what she said. I see them walk by because I just ignored them after that, which fair, thank God I got out of that. And then I told her what was happening. I was like, dude, these guys just asked for a number, and then they walked away because you started talking to me. And I turned around, and then she's like, I think another one wants to. She said, turn around. I turn around. The man that was on the corner over here is somehow behind me within that split second. I'm telling you, it was so scary. I'm drunk. It was scary. I was here, huh? Like, it was so scary how fast it happened. I didn't see him move at all or how he got there. And then that just turned into something where I literally was just talking to him for like so long, and I like turned around during mid-conversation, made sure everybody was still there, and I'm like, okay, I'm not alone, I got my friends. I keep talking to him. I turn back around and everybody's gone.
Guilty.
And I was by myself, and I was like, where did my friends go? And he was like, I think they all went on the dance floor. One's over there talking to this guy, and I was like, oh God, we're fucked. But I didn't like not like him. I enjoyed talking to him. And so I was like, okay, come with me. I'm gonna find my friends. Found them. She was talking to a guy, and I said, go to the bathroom with me. And I was like, I'm pretty sure I did, didn't I? Yes.
You
or
did.
It was either one of us said, I need to go to the bathroom. And we were
I said it to you because I was trying to get away from a guy.
Yes.
I remember
Because
now.
I walked up with him, and then I like checked on you, and I was like, are you good? And you said, I gotta go to the bathroom. And I said, you want me to come with you? And you said, yes. And I said,
no. I said, I'm good. Yeah.
But then I was like, okay, I'll be right back. Walks to the bathroom with her. She's like, I just have to get away. And I was like, okay. I was like, mine's going great. I was like, I'm enjoying this.
Yeah.
And then she's like, well, we got to save so-and-so and so-and-so, our friends. And I was like, oh, well, let's go do that. We get out. We find like the rest of our group. And then we go save the one friend. But all four of them are up there already trying to save her. And I'm like, that's a lot of work for me. I'm going to just go back to my dude and chill. And y'all will come back to me. And then they did. Yeah. And that was great. And it was so much fun after that, guys. I just danced and had fun. And then we were there until the club closed again. We were the last group. That was the embarrassing part. We were the last group.
We were the last group. And there was like the only other people in there was this one couple.
Yeah.
And they walked out right after us. But no, we were the last group of people. Everybody was leaving real early that time.
Yeah, it was
for
weird.
Whatever reason. No, we vibed until the very end. Guy and his friend wanted us to go get food with them after, but I vetoed that. I was like, no, we're going home. We're going to sleep.
I would have, but I'm not leaving with two strange men I just met by myself, drunk. And I was like, I would go out with you for more fun and keep the night going, but she's my ride. She is my home for the night.
Yeah.
And she's my supervisor pretty much. And I was like,
yes,
I can't
supervisor for sure.
I can't not be with her in this moment. So I had to say no. But
yeah, I just could not do it. But next time.
But it's fine.
Next time we got it.
One of our friends, while me and him were talking, she was like, you better text him. And I was like, I will. And she was like, you get his number? And I was like, not yet. And she was like, where's your phone? Had me pull out my phone so he could text himself on my phone. And I said, oh my God, it was crazy. And then she was taking pictures of us, guys. It was a lot.
Yeah, a lot happened. But it was so much fun.
I'm chill.
It was so much fun.
I love it. I love going out. I don't care. Like, I don't care if I get attention or don't. I literally am just like, I want to go out, dance, and have fun. That's pretty much it. That's all I want to do when I go out. So that's literally all I do. And then everything else just comes to me. So
yep.
I sound like I'm bragging.
No, you're just speaking facts. That's all it is.
Thanks, Queen.
But yeah, so stay tuned. It's going to be, it's in about 2 weeks when we go. So
I'm going to be dead because I have a family trip I'm going on literally the whole week. Like, I leave that Monday. I'm going on a family trip for the whole week. I come back Friday. And literally when I come back home, I'm coming over here after like repacking to go on the weekend trip with her.
Yeah.
So I'm going to be tired and I can't wait to see how that goes.
But just a little heads up, because of her being gone for a week and then us going directly to our trip, our schedule might be slightly thrown off for that time frame.
Maybe if we can record a good amount beforehand.
Yeah, we're going to try to pre-record if we can, but if not, you'll get one when you get one.
You might have a week missed. I'm sorry.
But we'll make it work. You won't have to miss our faces for too long.
Yeah.
We'll make it happen. But yeah, so stay tuned for that. That's going to be in probably like, 2 or 3 episodes in the future from this one?
I lost count.
I can't do math. Something like
we
that.
We literally started
Something
this
like
and
that.
we were like, what episode are we on? Like
we had to sit there and count back how many episodes we've done, and this is only the third one.
It's because like we record this before we post the next one. Yeah. That was before this. So there's an episode. So the episode before this, we had already recorded. And we haven't even posted it yet.
We record so like we're a week in advance.
Yeah, we're kind of like
it's throwing us off.
But that's good on us. That's great time management, and we're killing it. So proud of us. But
we're doing well. But no, stay tuned.
Yes.
We're gonna have, I can guarantee,
great stories.
Plenty more stories.
Exciting
where that comes from.
Nights.
For sure. Because again, that weekend, Friday and Saturday night, we're going out.
And hopefully, if I can, I will try my best to also vlog to be able to capture all of that and give you guys a little bit of like an insider out of like whatever stories we give. Because the stories I'll probably not be recording like those moments that happen with other people.
Yeah.
But just me and her moments, I'll probably try and record.
Yeah, like
those,
us dancing, getting ready, like all that stuff.
Yeah.
It'll be fun.
I'm so excited.
It will be fun.
I can't wait. But yeah, that was pretty much the club. I don't think there's anything else that came out of it.
Not really. Not that we could really talk about. Some things are meant to be left secrets.
Y'all don't need to know. Y'all don't need to know.
Yeah.
It's nothing bad. Nothing
bad.
It's literally
just for privacy reasons for other people too.
Personal things.
That's all it is.
Yeah.
But anywame, we've been talking about the club for a very long time. You could tell how much we enjoy it. Moving on.
That's all I got going on.
Moving
in my life.
on. Same. All we do is work other than that.
Literally.
But no, moving on. I think something that would be interesting for us to talk about today is we are both, I don't know, the people that know us probably know this,
I'm
but
sorry.
All of you guys, we are such picky eaters.
I'm terrible. I'm the worst.
Such picky eaters. She's the only person that I know that has a very similar like way of eating to me. And like similar things that we dislike.
Yeah.
Anytime someone asks me, like if I tell them I'm a picky eater, they're like, "Oh, well, what foods don't you like?" And I'm like, the list of what foods I do like is way shorter.
Yeah.
Way shorter.
But then even then, telling people that, and then they're like, "Okay, well then what do you like?"
It changes.
My mind goes blank, and I'm like, I don't know. Or I'm too embarrassed to tell them what I like because I'm like, it's the most baby foods ever that they're like, and that's all you eat every single day?
Yeah.
Yeah. I survive off of that every day. What do you mean? And I enjoy it every time. Like, I don't know what to tell you. Like,
yeah. And it's like something that we both do. We'll get like a safe food, right? Mm-hmm. And we will hyper fixate on it for a very long period of time where that's pretty much the only thing that we will eat.
Yep.
And then the second that we stop liking it, we won't touch it. Dude, and we'll move on to something completely different.
I'm crazy. I think there's one food, because sometimes when I hyperfixate on a food, I can't have that food for months afterwards.
Yep, same.
Because I ate it for months straight. So I have to like completely switch and do something else. And I'm like, I can't touch that food for a while.
Same way.
But there's one food, pizza, that I can have any day, anytime, no matter how much I eat it. I do not care. I will fuck up a piece of pizza. Like, that is my go-to safe food. If you're never like, you don't know what to get me, I'm like, pizza. Literally just pizza.
Yeah.
Like, that is always my go-to of like safe food. Everybody likes pizza that I know of. Yeah. I know some people that don't, but most people
do
have some kind of pizza that they like. And so I feel like if I'm trying to have a group food and I'm like, safest bet for everybody to eat, I'm like, pizza. But that is something I never get sick of. And I had a hyperfixation phase where I would have a frozen pizza once a day, every single day. The whole thing. I would eat a whole pizza once a day, every day. I think it lasted for like 3 or 4 months straight. It was bad. It was so bad. Like, my parents had to buy like 10 pizzas at a time. Like, because I was just cheap. I know. But yeah, and then even after that, I still would eat pizza. I just wouldn't eat like a whole pizza all the time. Because I was kind of crazy for that. I was going through something. I don't know why I did that.
But for me, my current one, this is going to sound so weird to so many people. I don't care. No. I like it. I enjoy it, okay? And it's really quick for me to make because I hate cooking.
Same.
I hate having to spend time like actually fixing food.
Because by then I don't want to eat it.
Exactly. I would, at that point, if I don't have anything that I could just grab real quick or like fix real quick, I just won't eat.
Yep.
Because I don't want to.
I'm like, I'm hungry now. I don't want to have to wait on the food.
But it's these little like turkey roll up things. Mm-hmm. Like you take deli meat like turkey, mm-hmm. you put a slice of a pickle in it, a little bit of cheese, and a little bit of ranch, and that's it. It's been 3 weeks. And I've had that pretty much every day except for today.
Damn. Yeah. Real.
Yeah. Like I'll even take it with me for lunch at work. Like I will fix like 3 of them because they're tiny, and that'll be my lunch. Yeah.
That's so real.
That, and then if you guys have not heard of Fruit Riot, the brand, she can attest to this. Mm-hmm. I have been obsessed for months. They have 4 different like little thingies. It's frozen fruit that's covered in lemon juice and like sour candy coating.
Sugar. Pretty much.
Pretty much. But it's like the stuff that they put, it actually doesn't have that much sugar in it. Fun fact, which is why I eat them. But it's like the stuff that they put on the outside of sour candy that makes it sour, the citric part. They have 2 different types of grapes, and then they have pineapple and mango. Obsessed. If you were to look in my freezer right now, which I'm not going to show you because none of your business.
Yeah.
But if you were to look in my freezer, you would see easily probably about 7 bags. Yeah. And I just bought the mango ones today when I was with her in Harris Teeter.
Yep.
Yeah. So if you like fruit and you like sour candy, you will love these. You will love them. Check them out. You can get them at Walmart. This is not sponsored. I wish it was. Fruit Riot, sponsor me.
Please.
Because the lengths that I go to find these things.
Serious, like she is insane. She's like a drug dog.
Pretty much. Like I check the Walmart app to see if they're in stock, and if they are, I drop what I'm doing and I go.
Yeah.
I specifically drove. I've only done it one time. Specifically drove to that town that's about an hour and a half away just to look for these grapes. Yeah. So if you have not tried them, try them. Every single person that I've had try them. Have you tried them?
No.
Okay, then this still stands. Every single person that I've had try them loves them.
Because she knows I'll probably not like it and be like,
Yeah, but no, every single person so far in my life that I've had try these things asks me, can you give me more? Can you get me more? Can you find them for me?
No.
And I'm like, why would I do that?
You need to start gatekeeping. Stop sharing with people because now they're going to try and look for those things and now they're going to be out of stock more.
That's why I end up buying like 5 or 6 at a time.
But that's why you gatekeep so then you don't have to overbuy.
See, but this is the thing. I feel like if they end up getting sold out even more, then the brand is going to produce more. And then eventually we'll get to a point where they're not selling out because they're constantly producing more.
Big braining, supply and demand.
Strategy. I'm a sales manager.
You're so smart.
This is what I do.
You're literally so smart and beautiful.
Oh my gosh, stop flirting with me.
Guys, crazy thing we also didn't mention. We kissed at the club. That was crazy. I think it took a whole day for me to sit back try and remember the night as much as I can.
Yes.
And I was like, did I kiss her?
And if you think back to not our first full-length episode, but our very, very first episode where we were sitting on my little couch,
complete hypocrites,
specifically talked about how we would not really kiss our friends and we would never, ever, for any reason, ever kiss each other.
I can't show my face.
Especially if we were with somebody.
I can't show my face.
And what happened? She was with a guy.
The guy was talking
while he was holding on to her. I said something. I can't remember what I said to her.
I think it went like we were all talking. Yeah. And me and him were dancing, but then she started talking to me and he was like saying something. And I was like, that's my girl. That's my girlfriend. I was like, she's my number one, my priority, whatever. And then she said something. And I was like, want a kiss? You know, jokingly, because I do that all the time.
Yeah.
And so she was actually going in.
I was going to kiss her on the cheek.
Trying for the cheek. I see kiss, and I'm like,
yeah, so then we just a little peck, we
actually kissed.
And then I kissed her on the cheek right afterwards.
And then he was like, whoa, whoa, whoa. And I was like, whatever, it means nothing. Because obviously it didn't mean anything.
Exactly, did not mean a single thing. That part still stands. It does not mean anything.
Still platonic, still my best friend. But
no, he was like, whoa, whoa, whoa. And I remember I was like, this is my best friend. I can kiss her if I want to. Even though out of our 9 years of friendship, not once have we ever done that.
First fucking kiss, bro.
It took almost a decade of being friends.
I can't.
For us to kiss.
And I completely forgot it happened. And then I forgot.
Until she told me.
I forgot that he was there when it happened. And I need to ask him about that and be like, do you remember that?
I wonder if he remembers. Because again, I did not remember until
I was about
to
look for my phone, forgetting that it's up there.
We're recording, babe.
I know, but you know when you're doing that thing and you're or you're on FaceTime with somebody and you're like, where's my phone? And then you're like,
yep.
Okay, so that happened and that was a crazy moment. I just remembered about that. But yeah, picky eating is annoying.
It really is. It is especially annoying when you're as indecisive as we are and we hang out and we're hungry.
Every time we hang out,
we get it's like, oh, I'm hungry. Well, what do you want? I don't know.
I think it's because we bad on us. We both are subconsciously used to whenever we hang out all day, we know we're gonna get food, so we just wait to eat until we see each other. Yeah. So then we're like, okay, I'm hungry. For what? I don't know.
Yeah.
Start naming off places. I don't like that place. Well, I don't like this place. Well, I'm not craving this. I don't really want this.
Yeah. Or for example, today, Miss Ma'am wanted a burger, right?
Yeah. I don't know why.
I don't eat burgers. I don't like burgers. I
haven't had a burger in months.
The only one that I'm okay with is a McDouble. That is the only kind of burger that I'm okay with eating. And even then I have to be craving it. So when she said that, I was like, okay, from where? Because depending on where she chose, I could probably find something that I wanted.
Yeah.
And she was like, I don't know. Or do I want breakfast? I kind of want breakfast food, but no, I want a burger too. I don't know. And I was like, at this point, it's almost 2:00 in the afternoon. I was like, where are we going to get breakfast? And she said, IHOP. Duh. And I forgot IHOP existed. But then it moved on to, no, I want a burger. Yeah. Okay. From where? Burger King. I don't really like Burger King. It's not my favorite place. Mm-hmm. And she was like, well, they have nuggets. And I said, yeah, but they're not the best. Well, they're better than some places. I don't want Burger King. I don't want it. Okay. Gosh. And then she moved on to McDonald's, which McDonald's is somewhere that I know I'll always be able to have something that I can
Which eat. Is hilariously ironic because I'm like, I have to crave McDonald's for me to eat it.
And yeah, but I have to crave Burger King to eat it.
Switched. So I was like, luckily I was kind of craving McDonald's recently in the past few weeks. I was like, you know what, this is my time to get it and just fix my craving.
It ended up working out, but that whole back and forth thing,
that's literally
every single time we have to get food.
It's so
every single time. So I can only imagine how anybody that tries to get food with one of us feels.
I'm sorry. I literally apologize every single time. I'm not joking. Every single time. I was just hanging out with somebody yesterday, and when we were going to go get food, they were like, oh, let's get Chipotle. And I was like, I don't really like Chipotle. I was like, it's not my type of food. And they were like, okay, well, what do you eat? And I was like, I'm a picky eater. I was like, if you want to get Chipotle, get Chipotle. I'm very much like, if that's what you are craving and you want to get food, go get that. Food.
I'll get something.
I'll find something else. I can do that. But they were like, no, I want to eat the same food with you. And I'm like, okay. And so I was like, I like chicken, and they're like, okay, let's go to this place. And I was like, okay, that's fine. And so we got food from there. But I was just like, this is annoying and sickening, and I'm literally I want to die every single time I have that conversation with somebody that isn't you. I'm not even joking.
Nobody else understands it to the extent that
aren't in my family, or if they aren't you, who knows me the best and knows that I am like that when it comes to food, I can't have that conversation. So I avoid eating around other people for that reason.
Yeah, and then we turn around if we do that, because I'm the same way. Then we turn around and get well, you need to eat. Why aren't you eating? Are you sure you're not hungry? Like, I can get you something, but then they offer to get me something that I don't like.
Yeah, and I'm like, I'm fine. I will get food later.
Yeah, like, if I really wanted to eat something, I would find food for myself. I would fix something. I would grab something. Like,
it's not that serious. I can survive.
It's really not.
I'm going a few hours without eating. Who cares?
Yeah, like,
I can.
They don't know the extent that we. Anyway, I'm not getting into that. Not getting into that. Yeah, we don't need to air our dirty laundry that badly.
I got a therapist for a reason.
That brought me to a question. Is there, like, one food that if you tell people you don't like it, that they react like the most? Like, oh my gosh, why don't you like that?
Literally everything I list.
Yeah, but, like, is there one that you get that reaction the most
like from? A dish or
like a place?
Type of food or like a place?
Anything. Because I have mine, like, right now.
Because I say seafood a lot, but most people are like, okay, valid. Most people don't like seafood.
It depends, yeah.
I'll say Mexican food, and people are like, you don't like Mexican food?
That's my reaction. I'm like, huh?
But, like, no, it depends. I don't know. Because I'm weird with, like, sauces and flavors and, like, all of this, like, mixed stuff. I don't do that. And I'm just like, I can't do all that. But usually it's like that or a place. Chipotle is like the first one that comes to mind because it's like an actual specific type of food that people get. Makes sense. I just don't. I don't like Taco Bell, and people are like, you don't like Taco Bell? But I don't like the way they make their tacos. I like my mom's tacos. I don't like other people's tacos.
Yeah, I'm the same way. The only time I like Taco Bell is if I'm, like, drunk. Like, drunk.
Yeah.
But
sometimes I crave a taco, and I'm like, maybe I should just say fuck it and get a Taco Bell. But then every time I eat it, I'm just like, ugh.
It's not the same. I would rather make my own at that point.
And it makes me feel sick.
But the biggest thing I've noticed for me, and it's a very specific food, it doesn't matter where you get it, sushi.
Really?
I hate sushi.
Falls under seafood for me.
Yeah, but sushi specifically, because I like shrimp if it's cooked a certain way.
Yeah.
I like crab if it's a certain way.
Mm-hmm.
But sushi specifically, I get that all the time. How do you not like sushi? And I'm like, it's raw fish. It's disgusting. I hate the taste of it. I hate the smell of it. I don't like the texture of it. Like, everything about it. And they're like, oh, well, you just haven't had it from a good place.
No.
I have tried every single place I've tried. I just cannot do it. And everybody just doesn't understand that or fried chicken. I don't know if that's a racial thing. Now that I think about it, after saying it out loud, I don't know if that's a racial thing. Because of, like, racial stereotypes, but
it was shocking to my parents that I didn't like fried chicken for so long. Because I only recently, in, like, closer to my teen adult years, that I started liking fried chicken. When I was a younger kid, like, actually a child, I did not like chicken like that.
Which is insane, because for me, it was the exact opposite. When I was young, I loved fried chicken. I would eat fried chicken all the time. But as I got older, once I got into, like, my teens and stuff, cannot do it. And for me, it's just because of the bone. Like, I could do, like, boneless wings as long as there's, like, nothing on it.
Like a chicken nugget.
Yeah, pretty much chicken nuggets. But anyway, no, like, if it has a bone in it, which realistically, okay, I know that all meat, if it's real meat, comes off of a bone. Okay, I know this. But if I see it still on the bone, or if I watch you remove it from the bone, I cannot eat it. I cannot. Just something about that. I can't. Like, it'll make me gag. I cannot do it. And food should not be making me gag.
No, facts. But food makes me gag all the time. I literally cannot look at food most of the time.
Something else can, but not food. Anyway, this is a PG channel. Never mind.
You're crazy for saying that out loud here. That was crazy. The fact that you just literally went to say it, I'm just like,
sorry.
You're making that joke? Okay.
I had to.
You know, we're all adults here.
Exactly. And if we're not, ignore that little snippet that I just said.
No, what are we talking about? No, to go back to sushi though, I've told people I don't like sushi because when I went to Japan, everybody's like, oh, did you try the sushi? I'm like, I don't like sushi. They're like, you went to Japan and didn't even eat the sushi? Yes.
Yeah.
I went to Japan and didn't eat the sushi. Kill me. Sue me. What are you going to do about it? Oh, I caused a crime. I don't care. I don't want it. I'm going to eat it. And then they're going to be like, what's wrong with you? You didn't finish your plate. Because in Japanese culture, it's very rude to not finish your food in a restaurant. So I didn't risk it because I knew I wouldn't finish. Although I was with my friend and she always finishes my food for me. But like, I wasn't going to put myself through that. No. Just to try it? No. I'm not doing that. So I just didn't. Anyways, I hate hearing that. That's like the worst part about it. Is
I cannot. So
reactions.
Moral of this segment: we're super picky.
Leave me alone when it comes to food.
Exactly. just let us live. Let us do what we need to do.
I'm still here. I'm still surviving. I'm eating in some kind of way. If it's not the most healthiest and not the same way or as broad as everybody else, who cares? It makes me happy, and I'm still here, and I've suffered through enough to hear people be like, you should do this, you should do that. Get out of my ear, get out of my face, don't talk to me.
Yeah.
That's it.
Exactly. Moving on. As you can see, I have my laptop today.
Yes, we're all
fancy.
Set up and
but that's because
we don't have our phones.
Yeah, or else I would be doing this on my phone. But this works just as well.
Yeah.
Also, shout out to all these K-pop groups.
K-pop group ever.
On the back of my, actually, yeah. I've got One Us. I've got Stray Kids. I have
ATs.
Do I have ATs on? Oh my gosh, literally yes, right down there in the center, ATs. And then I also have Enhypen. I feel like I'm missing somebody, but it's okay. Anyway, shout out K-pop.
Just a bunch of groups.
If you know us, you know we love K-pop.
That's all I listen to.
Yes.
Not all I listen to.
But it's a lot of what we listen to when we're together.
It's like half of my music in my Spotify.
We literally just spent the past
5 hours.
a lot of hours, probably like 3-ish hours, playing those stupid K-pop games on YouTube
yep.
where it's like,
can you guess the K-pop song in 1 second, or can you guess this?
Like, or can you guess the choreography?
Yeah,
and like,
it's like
we do that a lot.
And we are bad. When it comes to the newer songs, we're so bad, but then like anything else, like older songs, we're like pretty good.
Yeah. But anyway, moving on. We don't want to keep you guys for too long. I have a fun little segment that we can do, something a little different, especially because so far every single episode of this podcast has featured something that has to do with dating or relationships. I want to keep that going because it's fun to talk about, even though our dating lives suck.
I hate dating. I hate men.
But basically what it is. Okay.
I had to get that out there.
As you should.
Thank you.
But basically what it is, and I'm sure if you guys are on like TikTok or anything, you've seen this.
Yeah.
It's basically he's a 10, but. Mm-hmm. So it's going to be statements that start with he's a 10, but, and then it'll say something that's supposed to try to scare us off or like be a red flag or anything. And we have to decide like, okay, now he's this ranking in my mind.
Yeah.
Because of this thing.
Yeah.
Okay. So.
Yep.
Starting off. Ooh, okay. This is a good one. He's a 10, but he's super clingy.
Clingy, like. Because there's different types of clingy, you know?
You're overthinking it.
I know.
Super clingy, just overall clingy.
Stalker clingy, or like, I'm just obsessed with you. I like clingy. Okay, so I think it's still a 10.
For me, he's no longer a 10, he's a 7.
I don't know. Well,
he's a 7. Like, I like when men want to be around, like, okay, my man, if I had a man, right? I like when they want. By my points. Yeah, I knew she would. I like when they want to be around me and spend time with me and talk to me and stuff. But I'm also very much a person who does not like being around people most of the time, especially because of what I do for work. I'm constantly interacting with people. So whenever I get in that headspace of do not talk to me, leave me alone, or like I just want to be at my house by myself, I'll still text you, but I don't want to be with anybody physically in person right now. I cannot be having somebody that's wanting to be constantly right here in my space all the time. I can't do it. I cannot do it because the way that my brain works when it comes to these like relationships and stuff, that would drive me away so fast. I know for you it's the exact opposite.
Exact opposite, but that's because I'm also clingy and I want somebody to reciprocate that. Because I'm like, if I can't, like, I want to be in your skin 24/7. When I love you, I love you. I am obsessed. I want to be with you all the time, and I want to just have every moment shared with you. So I would love for somebody to just do that back for me. Yeah. That's why I stand by my point.
I can't do it.
I'm like, that's me. So yes, like,
yeah,
give
but
it to me.
I'm not a clingy person, so I get it. I get it because I mean I've seen how she is.
She knows. She knows.
I know.
She knew what my answer was.
Ooh, I know what this drops me down to immediately.
What?
He's a 10, but he acts like a baby when he doesn't get what he wants.
Oh.
And I'm thinking like full on tantrums, whining, baby voice kind of thing.
He's a 5.
He's a 2.
Oh.
He's a 2 for me.
I'm a little too generous.
She's nicer than me, as you
I'm
can
so
tell.
nice.
She's so nice. But no, 2 for me, like, because like I want a grown ass man. I do not want somebody who is going to throw a tantrum just because he doesn't get what he wants. There's been so many times where I've had a similar situation to this that I just immediately block the guy. Immediately cut him off. I don't care what, like, never someone that I'm in a like an official relationship with, but like if I'm like talking to him or like we're working our way that way and he acts like that, I end things because I cannot handle that. I don't want to be your mom. I don't want to have to deal with tantrums. I don't want children for a reason.
Fair.
Gosh.
I don't know. I'm just like, okay, bitch, like, shut up.
Like,
I'm just like, I'll look past it.
Yeah.
Like, I'll just be like, shut up. Like, I wouldn't like feed into it. I would just be like, shut the fuck up. Like, go cry in the corner. I don't care. Like, that's how I am when they are having the tantrum, but I'm just like, leave me alone. Like, I don't care. If you're gonna act like that, get out of my face. But I don't know. It's not as drastic as yours, I guess.
Yeah. Yeah, you're just being real generous.
I just don't.
Oh, I don't think you're going to be as generous with this one.
What?
He's a 10.
I don't want to know.
But he's 5'2".
Oh, no. I'm 5'11". That is like my son. I'm not doing that.
What's it drop you to?
When they say he's a 10, is it like looks?
Just overall.
Okay.
He's just perfect in every other way, except for this one thing. Like, looks-wise, perfect. Personality, perfect. But he's 5'2". He's 9 inches shorter than me. 9 inches. 9
How much is
inches?
That to me? I'd be like, stop. It's like, I don't know. I just wouldn't look at him. That's the thing. He could be everything I ever wanted, and I just wouldn't make eye contact. I wouldn't look at it because he's short.
Okay, so then a 0. Pretty much.
He doesn't exist.
Is what she's saying. He doesn't exist, so that's a 0 in my book. Ooh. See, this is where the roles flip, and I'm going to be more generous only because...
You're short.
Well, yeah, I'm like 5'4", 5'5"-ish, which crazy now that I think about it, just how much taller you are than me.
Half your height.
What?
Half your height.
Half my height?
I'm over half your height. You are half my height. But
I'm not just half of your height.
Okay, shut up. You know what I'm saying. In like, you mean like inches.
Once you get into the 5 feet, those inches, I'm half of that. Okay. Yeah, no, you had me genuinely confused for a second because I'm like, I am not half your height. That's not how that works. But I'm going to say 5'2". That's shorter than me, but not by much. I'm going to say it drops him down to a 6 only because I have dated people that have been 5'2".
No.
So I can't really be like, oh no, he's like a 2 because I've been in a relationship with 2 different guys who were like 5'2", 5'3". So, anyway.
The whole other thing.
Anyway, yeah, let's not get into that because I can go on for an entire episode just on that stuff.
Me.
Okay. This one bothers me big time.
Mm.
He's a 10. but he doesn't wear socks
Ever?
ever. Yeah. I'm not even ranking it. I'm moving on.
He's a 3.
We're moving on. I'm not even saying nothing.
I can't do it, dude.
This one's interesting.
Stinky feet.
This one's been, stinky feet, dirty feet.
Dirty feet, and I have to look at your feet, and I don't like looking at feet.
We hate feet.
I don't even like looking at my own feet.
We both hate feet.
God,
like, disgusting.
Somebody tell you about that afterwards. Anyways.
Ooh. Please don't forget. This one's interesting. He's a 10, but he calls his parents mommy and daddy. At his grown age, he calls his parents mommy and daddy. Imagine,
3.
right? Imagine.
No,
I'm setting the scene for you guys. Imagine. So, you are with a man. You guys have been dating for a few months, right? He's in, meeting parents, right? So you guys are heading to his family's house to meet his parents. And he walks through the door to greet his parents. And he's like, "Hey, mommy, I missed you so much." And he'd be like, "Daddy, this is my girlfriend, Kailee." Or, "Kailee, meet my mommy and my daddy."
No.
I can't do it. I can't.
No.
Or you guys are chilling at home. He just got off the phone with somebody. "Oh, who were you talking to?" "I was just on the phone with my mommy."
My mommy. I say it jokingly. I'll be like, "My mommy."
Jokingly is one thing, but if you say that all the time, no, I don't. Well, sometimes I'll be like, "Yeah, my daddy," because I love my dad, and he's an old man.
I just say dad.
But 9 times out of 10, I just say dad. But I never call my mom mommy. Ever, like, once I got past the age of 6, it's always been mama.
I never called her I always just said mom.
I always call her mama.
I always said mom and dad. I never said mom.
I think it's a southern thing because I go mom.
I'll be like mom, ma, mother. That's
Stewie.
Literally.
Okay, this is gonna be the last one for this segment. Okay. All right. Ooh, I don't know which one I want to do. Oh, see, but this one.
They're all zeros.
This one will be good. I think what we should do real quick before I pick the last one, I think something we should do next time is the opposite of this. So he starts out at a 5, and then there's something really good to see.
Yeah.
Be looking for that next time. Okay.
If we remember, we got to write that down.
I will write that down. Don't even worry about it. But no, I have one. Because this could either be cute or it could be just really annoying. Especially because we are both very avid music listeners. Okay? He's a 10, but he confidently sings the wrong lyrics to every song. To every song. Now, if it was just a once in a while, he hasn't heard the song very often kind of thing, it's one thing, but every single song that he ever sings, and he's confident with it.
I can't just make him stop singing for the rest of his life.
You don't control him. Red flag. Toxic. We talked about this.
You sound like my therapist. Hold on.
Let me not.
No, I don't know.
I would say
because I've had it happen where it was moments where I was singing and the other person doesn't. And I'm like, that's not what they say. And then I sound like, actually, shut up. But lyrics are a big important thing to me when it comes to songs. Yeah. Most of my music recommendations are because of lyrics and stuff like that.
I would say it drops him down to about a 6, a 5 or a 6 for me.
I was thinking a 5. I was like,
yeah, because that's.
But he's trying.
But the thing is, if he keeps singing the same song and never gets it better,
then I'm like,
we've
been over this.
That's when it's a little. Because if it's his first time trying to sing it, then that happens to all of us.
You know
Especially
what?
like us listening to K-pop.
Solution, just don't, just don't listen to music.
Don't sing music. Listen to it, just don't sing it.
Sure.
Yeah. But yeah.
That's what I said. Can he just not sing to songs ever again? You said that's toxic.
Well, no, you said, can I make him not sing to songs ever again?
Is that not the same thing?
That's the
Is
part.
that not the same thing?
No, it's the can I make him. You're forcing him not to sing. That's the toxic part. But we're not getting into that. Okay. You're so silly.
So I think we should wrap it up here because
I agree.
Kind of pushed our limit here.
Yeah, we were just too excited to talk to you guys.
That's
all.
So much to share. That's all. But hopefully you guys enjoyed. Thank you for watching once again. Socials, everything that you can find us at, all down below. Be linked. Watch my YouTube.
Watch our YouTube.
Subscribe to me. What the fuck? If you haven't already, go to my channel. It is in the description. My vlogs are there.
Also, pausing. You're cute. I've been checking. I'm looking in this camera so you guys can get my face. I've been checking our views pretty regularly, and the number of followers or subscribers, I should say, not even close to matching the number of views we got. What you guys doing?
Yeah.
What you guys doing?
So what is this? Check if you're subscribed. Literally look at the bar. Yeah. If it doesn't say subscribe,
easy mistake.
Hit the button.
Simple mistake, you know?
Yeah. You can just watch our video and forget.
Like, it happens. Fine. We get it.
But click that button.
But this is your reminder.
Yeah.
Right now, take a second, hit that subscribe button.
Yeah. Like
so then anytime we post,
leave some
you're
comments.
right there. We got you.
Yes.
Okay. So like, comment, subscribe, all those good things. Definitely be looking out for our podcast channel for like on TikTok, on Instagram, because we are going to be posting like little snippets of future podcasts before they're even posted. So you're getting a little sneak peek before it even happens. Exclusive. We love it.
Yeah.
So make sure to be paying attention to that. Again, check out her vlogs because they're so much fun. I'm going to be in most of them probably.
Yeah.
Check out my makeup stuff if you're interested in makeup, because yeah, I really need to get back to posting again. It's been like,
girl, come on.
It's been a few weeks.
We miss you.
Oh my gosh, I miss you too. I've just been so focused on this and work that I'm like, I've been, and it was a much needed like brain break from doing that, because thinking of looks constantly is hard, especially things
being
that
a creative is
done.
So hard.
It is, but it's so much fun too.
It is.
It really is.
Just but force sucks.
Yeah.
But
yeah, no, check us out all over the place.
Yes. And if you have anything that you guys want to see more from us or want us to touch on or like get into, literally just comment below or whatever. Like
you can DM us on any of our pages. It does not matter which one it is.
We will check all of it and keep it in mind.
Exactly. We want to be able to include you guys for sure.
Because this is for you guys. You guys are watching to hear about things that you like and enjoy. Like, we're gonna do this for you. So
exactly.
Yeah.
But no, thank you guys so much for watching episode 3 of the Overly Unhinged Podcast, and we will see you in the next one. Bye bye.